everyone, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, what up? Y'all already know why we here. We are here to do a beat down, okay? And this is the beat that we're going to be doing. You guys seem to really like this makeup look when I did my fragrances I want to revisit for fall and winter video. I got so many compliments on that makeup look. My hair was different, but how y'all, what y'all think about the bob? What y'all think about the bob? I'm not used to a long bob like this. Like, to me, this is a lob, because usually when I get my bobs, they're always to about right here. Like, I be looking real Dora-ish, but we got a lob going on. So what y'all think about it? I don't know how I feel about it yet, but here we are. Anywho, yes, so this is the beat. I really like this. This can definitely be used for any of your holiday festivities that you're about to have going on. This could be used for date night. You feel me? Like, it could be used for whatever you want to use it for. I am here for the smoky kind of cool tonedness that is this eye look. I'm here for everything. And then the whole full face, like, it's just a beat down. It's just a vibe. You gotta get into the vibe. You gotta get into it. So I hope you guys enjoy seeing this tutorial. Let's jump right into it. All right, you guys, don't mind my hair. You're already gonna see what it's gonna look like when we're done with this tutorial. So y'all already know I'm gonna start off with my eyes first, and today I'm gonna be using something different. I'm gonna be using this MAC paint pot in the shade Contemplative State. So it's kind of like my skin color, but a little bit lighter, and I'm still gonna set it with translucent powder because I'm just so used to doing it. But yeah, doing something different. I'm not using my Urban Decay primer potion today. So you guys see how it's like kind of like my skin tone, maybe a little bit lighter. I got this because I saw somebody on Reddit talking about it. So I was like, well, let me go and try that out. Not like I needed another eye primer at all. But because I love eyeshadow so much, I feel like, you know, I just like to have different primers because I wear so much eyeshadow. So that's how I justify it. That's not good justification, but still. And then plus, everyone always raves about the MAC paint pots. I've never had one. Like, can y'all believe that? I've never had one. So I don't know. I just wanted one this time. Okay, so the eyeshadow palette that I'm using for today, I'm pretty sure like most of y'all have gotten rid of this eyeshadow palette. I talked about this in my Shop My Stash video, but just use similar colors if you don't have this exact palette. But I got so many compliments on this look, both in person, on FaceTime, and then also on YouTube. So I wanted to recreate it the exact same way that I did it the first time. So I'm going to be using the Makeup Shayla X Colourpop Proceed with Caution palette. This is what the palette actually looks like. This shade right here, I did switch this shade out for a darker brown shade from Colourpop. It came with more of like a tan transition shade, and I just felt like this shade right here goes better with the palette and goes better with like the smoky type of look that I wanted for this look. So yeah, just use like a darker brown eyeshadow and, you know, just like start building it up in your crease. I'm using my Makeup by Ariel brushes, but I am going to include those Morphe brushes right there. But for now, I'm just using this shade and just blending it into my crease. I'm not gonna lie, I've done this look quite a few times because I was so obsessed with the way that it looked, and because I was getting so many compliments on it, I was like, okay, well, you know, this eye look must be fire. So I've done it so many times. I ended up taking this palette out of my Shop My Stash because I was like, okay, you keep doing this same eye look over and over, let's use something else. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the A20 brush from Ariel, and I'm actually gonna go into the black. Don't be scared. Don't be scared of using black. Just take a little bit at a time and work it from your outer corner into your crease slowly. So I'm starting out with a little bit, and that's why you wanna kind of use more of a precise brush, but something that's still fluffy so that it can blend the black shade with everything. So I'm starting out on my outer corner, and then I'm sweeping it into my crease. And this is one of those shades that it's a matte, but it has glitter in it. And if you guys don't know, those shades, they put the glitter in it so that the shade is easier to blend out. So this is a black that's really easy to blend out. So I suggest that if you don't have this palette and you're gonna use a black, make sure that it's a high quality black eyeshadow. Okay, and then you can go back in with your fluffy blending brush to further like marry those colors together, and you can even take a little bit more of the brown shade to help blend it out even more. All right, you guys, so this is what we have on both eyes. They're extremely blended. Everything is soft. There's not too much black going on. So you just want to like build slowly so that you can have this kind of like gradient from the brown to the black. Okay, so then we're going to go into this middle shade right here. And this is such a unique shade because it's like a slate gray brown, but it has these copper glitter reflex in it. It is so pretty. I'm gonna try and swatch it for you guys so that you can see, because it has so much glitter in it. I don't know if you guys can see those shimmer particles, but they reflect copper, and it is just such a pretty and unique color. And this is pretty much what makes the look. So I'm gonna take that all over my lid. I'm gonna put it up into my crease a little bit because we want all of that shimmer and that shine to show through in this look, since it's supposed to be, you know, more of a glam type of look. And it is just stunning. Like on the eye, it is beautiful. Chef's kiss. I had no idea that this shade was so beautiful. Even when I was using this palette when I first got it, I didn't really use this shade a whole lot. Like, to me, this is like a perfect date night smoky type of look, holiday type of look. But y'all know we're gonna turn it up a little bit more. We're not gonna add any glitter or anything like that. We're just gonna use the shades in the palette. So how that shade right there has like these copper glitter reflex, we're gonna take the copper shade next to it. And this one also has glitter reflex in it, but it's a copper with gold reflex. So look how pretty. Look how stunning that color is. So it pretty much matches the shimmers that's in that shadow. So we're gonna take just the tiniest bit of this shadow. Like, you don't wanna take too much, and you wanna kinda tap it over the top of this shade and then blend it in so that they like mesh really well together. And you kind of see how it adds like a brightness to the eye, but you don't want it to overtake the dark smokiness, because we still want this look to be smoky. So you just wanna take a little bit, kind of tap it, and then use your other finger to kind of blend it in. And oh my God, you guys, I gotta kind of come closer so that you guys can see. Do you see the sparkle and shine? Oh my, y'all, it is so chef's kiss. This is why I get so many compliments on this look, because it is stunning, okay? So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out the edges because I got a lot of that shimmer up in my crease. I mean, I don't mind, but I just want everything to be kind of uniform. So this is what the eyes look like. Okay, so next I'm gonna use a black liner on both my top and bottom lash line, because we want to keep this look smoky, and I'm gonna set it with the black eyeshadow that's in the palette. For lashes, I am going to use a new style. To me, these are the Kiss Lash Couture Masterpiece One of a Kind Luxe Lash. These are mink, faux mink lashes in Pret-a-Porter. So this is what they look like. And I don't know, I saw these on somebody. I don't know if I'm going to like them on myself, because I don't know, I just like a specific look for my lashes. So I don't know if these are going to give me that. But we're going to try them out, and we're gonna see. So I'll be right back after I put these lashes on. Okay, lashes are small but mighty. Yeah, okay. Anywho, I think we're gonna move on to the face now, because this is an exciting part as well. I mean, I love the eyes. I'm telling y'all, I love this eye look just overall in general, but the face is about to serve and give, okay? So for primers, I'm going in with my MAC Studio Fix Mattifying Primer, and then also my Gary Thompson The Plastic Boy Makeup Revolution Gripping Primer. So I'm going to actually spray my face with some MAC Fix Plus first, because I just like the hydration of the MAC Fix Plus. Like, ever since I've started using this, I can't stop. It has to be a step in my routine. So once that dries down, I'm gonna go in with the MAC first, and then I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Revolution. And then for foundation, today we're gonna be using my Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. Now, I'm gonna let y'all know early on, this foundation is darker than my skin, but y'all have already seen the intro, so y'all know that it's all gonna come together and it's all gonna work out. So do not be alarmed. I know that this foundation is darker than my skin. I know this, okay? But just trust the process. Okay, taking the MAC. Don't need much of this primer, and I'm just going to smooth that all over my face. And I think today for my foundation, I'm gonna use a brush. Let's go in with the gripping primer. I'm gonna take 2 pumps of that and just smooth that everywhere as well, because I always want my makeup to last. If I'm gonna put on makeup, I need my face to be sitting all day and all night. Let's shake this bad boy up. And then, oh, a little bit leaking out. I'm gonna show y'all how much I pour on the back of my hands. So I do about that much. And then I just proceed to go in because it's super liquidy, but you can build it up however you want. So that's what I like about this foundation. Like, it's so liquidy, but then it dries down to the most amazing finish. And I love the way it blends out. It blends so good with both a brush and a sponge, and you can even use your hands. Now, me personally, I am not a hands type of girl when it comes to foundation, but I know there's a lot of people out there who do like that method. It's just never been for me. I'm not using my hands. I'm just not. And see what I mean about Dior foundations looking very orange? Like, this is supposed to be a neutral undertone, but sis look orange. And I know, obviously, that is not my right shade, but sis still look orange, okay? So I am going to cream bronze and cream contour next. So I'm going to be taking the Rare Beauty. And because this foundation is a little bit dark on me, I don't know if the Rare Beauty is going to show up that much because it's a bit of a red undertone. But that's okay, because that's why we're going in with the next one as well. But this is so creamy. Like, it is super, super creamy. You could literally just draw this all over your face. Okay, and I'm gonna blend that out with one of my little small contour brushes from Morphe. And see, this one gives my face a lot of warmth, like it's an actual bronze color. Okay, and then same thing, I'm gonna take the NYX and I'm gonna draw it in all of the same places for more of a contoured, structured type of look. And this one definitely blends out easy as well. It's not like super harsh. It definitely blends out easy. Okay, so we definitely need to add some concealer, okay? But first, before the concealer, we're going to do cream blush, and I'm using my One Size Cheek Clapper Trio in the shade Rich Bitch. I love this color so much, and I feel like it is just perfect for this look. So I'm gonna go into the cream first, and I'm just going to use my Beauty Blender sponge to pick some up, and then just proceed to tapping it on my cheeks. And look at that color. It is so, so pretty. And I love when I add the powder on top. I feel like it just looks even better. So do not be alarmed by how much I'm putting on, you guys. Do not be alarmed. I'm gonna just take my foundation brush and kind of go over it just to like tone it down a little bit, but it blends into the skin like super, super easy. You really can't mess up this blush, honestly. So now I'm gonna go in with my concealer, and I'm using 2 as always. So I'm gonna be using my Dior Forever Correct, and then I'm gonna be using my One Size. So this one is going to go all over my face, but this one is just gonna be more of like my concealer type of shade, and then I'm gonna brighten with the One Size. And this is a really beautiful formula of concealer. It's super, super nice. Okay, and just that little bit of added brightness is starting to help my face come back to its color so that this foundation matches me a little bit better. But keep trusting the process, y'all, because it's really gonna look good at the end. So now I'm going in with my One Size concealer, and I love this concealer. When they say butter silk, that is exactly what they mean. It is so silky, smooth, creamy, blends beautifully. Like, it's all of the above. Like literal butter. Oh my God, I love this concealer every time I use it, every single time. So now I need to set my under eyes, and for that I'm going to be using my Makeup Forever banana powder, and I'm actually going to use a little sponge that comes with it today. So I'm just going to take that sponge and I'm going to press it into the powder, press a little bit on the back of my hand, and proceed to setting with that powder. Oh, it's kind of getting everywhere. I put too much on the whole sponge, but that's okay. But this is definitely making my skin look smooth. I know y'all can't really see it, but it's giving smooth, okay, for sure. Definitely giving smooth. And I'm gonna make sure I put a little bit under my eyes. Okay, now while I'm letting that sit, I'm gonna go ahead and set my entire face, and I'm gonna be using my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin Blurring Powder Foundation, and I'm just gonna take a big fluffy powder brush. So this is the one from Makeup by Ariel. This is the A21, and I'm just going to stamp this powder all over my face to set it down. And can you guys see how this powder alone has definitely brought my color down to where it needs to be for the foundation? Like, everything is coming together now, y'all. Y'all see it, sis? I know you see it. Everything is coming together now. Well, while I continue to let that powder sit, I am going to do bronzer. And for bronzer today, I'm actually using my Nabla bronzer, but then I'm also going to contour as well with my Benefit Hoola Toasted. So just like I did with the cream, I'm gonna do my bronzer first, and then I'm gonna go in with my contour. And let's see, I think I'm gonna take this for my bronzer, and then I'll take a smaller brush for my contour. So I'm just gonna swirl this in there, and I'm gonna stamp it because the Nabla bronzer has like a special type of formula. It's almost like baked in this compact, so I like to stamp it instead of swirl it on my skin. So okay, and I'm actually gonna take this really small brush to contour my nose, or bronze my nose, whichever one. I like to say contour, but I'm using a bronzer color for that, so it's whatever you want to call it. Ooh, snatched AF. Okay, all right, so for a smaller brush, actually I might use one of my other little Morphe contour brushes, the small one, and I'm gonna take just a tiny bit. Like, I'm gonna just dip into my Hoola Toasted, I'm gonna tap it off, and then I'm gonna pat that right back here. So you see how that gives like a little bit more of a darker color? Like, it adds like just more depth, okay? And then I'm gonna put a little bit of that on my chin, and then just a little bit up here on my forehead, because I don't need much of this at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe away that powder, and then I'm gonna hit my face again with some Matte Fix Plus. The face is definitely coming together, I need to do my blush. So I'm taking the powder side of the One Size Trio, and I'm going to be taking the Morphe Aerial brush in A22, and I'm just going to take the powder and apply my blush. When I first got this brush set, I never used this one for powder blush, but I'm finding that this really is a perfect brush to apply blush. A perfect brush to apply blush because it's like wispy enough so that you have control, but it deposits like the blush color really, really beautifully and like seamlessly. And I'm gonna go over that with my sponge to kind of tone it down a little bit. Tone it down. For highlighter, we're using my Dior Face and Body. No, this is the Dior Backstage Glow Palette, okay? And I'm definitely going to use this brush from the Morphe set. So, y'all, I don't know which one to go in with. Let's do the peach. Let's try the peach out, and let's see how we like her. Okay, we definitely like her. We definitely like her for sure. Oh my God. Baby, listen. Okay, like luxury brand highlighters have stolen my heart, because why they do these highlighters like that? Why they look so good? Like, why do they catch the light so good? What type of sorcery? Like, what even is this? What even is this? Okay, so I guess we're gonna do the lips. Yes? Okay, yeah, we're gonna do the lips. So, Juvia's Place Cola Liner, dark brown, and I'm going to just start lining my lips. A good dark brown lip liner. As a brown girl, you can conquer the world, okay? And then I'm going in with my Dose of Colors Supernatural Liquid Lipstick. Beautiful, my kind of nude. Y'all know how I love these type of nudes. And then I'm going to be using the Buxom Full On Plumping Lip Polish in the shade Hazel. Love it. Love the lip combo. Okay, so the under eyes. So you guys know I put the black on, well, the black eyeliner on my under eyes. So now I'm gonna take the dark brown shade and I'm gonna put that on my under eyes, and then I'm also gonna add the shimmery glitter shade to my under eyes as well. If you're gonna apply that shimmer shade to your under eyes, you need to stamp it on there instead of like trying to swipe, because then you're gonna have glitter everywhere. So I'm first going in with the matte brown. Okay, and then with that same brush, I'm gonna take the shimmer shade, tap off the excess, and then I'm just going to press it on top where we laid down the matte. So for my inner corner, I want a really bright inner corner. So I'm actually gonna take this gold shade that's in the palette, and this has really pretty like silver shimmer reflex in it. So it's not just like a super stark gold. It's almost like it almost has like a white gold shift to it, but it looks so pretty. So I'm putting that on my inner corner. Like, look how pretty that is. So stunning. Okay, and then I forgot to highlight my brow bone, but I am gonna take this shade in the palette to highlight my brow bone to kind of tie everything in together. And it's not too stark at all, if you guys can see that. But do you see how it kind of adds a little bit more definition to my brow bone? So just apply a little bit. You don't need much of this, period. Okay, so the only thing I need to do is put on some lower lash mascara, fix my hair, and then spray on some not MAC Fix Plus, my Urban Decay All Nighter, and then we can come back for the completed makeup look. Okay, you guys, we are back. What do you guys think about the beat? What y'all think about it, okay? Because I love it, and I remember y'all loving it when I filmed my fragrances I want to revisit this fall and winter video. So this was the beat that I was wearing in that video, you feel me? And it's definitely giving, this is giving holiday party, holiday glam, beat down, all of the above. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this tutorial. I hope that you use this look for any of your holiday glam or holiday parties and whatnot. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you are new, you should definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button, join the Fragrance and Beauty Army, as well as that bell notification so that you can be notified every single time that I upload a video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.